It began as a whisper on a fringe internet forum, a digital urban legend about a road that doesn't exist on any map. They called it the left/right game. The rules were deceptively simple. Drive to a specific intersection in Phoenix, Arizona. Turn left. Then right. Then left again. Repeat the pattern, and if you never falter, the world begins to shift. In 2017, Alice Sharman, an investigative journalist looking for her next big break, decided to follow a man known only as Rob, a veteran of the game who claimed he could lead a convoy to the end of the road. What was meant to be a weekend of debunking a myth turned into a descent into a nightmare that defied every law of physics. The convoy followed Rob's lead car in a perfect, silent line. For hours it was mundane, but by the 10th turn, the landscape changed. The desert sun vanished, replaced by a perpetual, bruised twilight. The air grew heavy, and then they encountered the first anomaly, the hitchhiker. Rob's voice came over the radio, cold and flat. Do not look at him. Do not speak to him. And under no circumstances, do not stop. One car in the convoy failed to listen. They stopped to offer help. The hitchhiker didn't speak. He simply stepped inside. Minutes later, that car and its passengers were gone. Not crashed, not abandoned, just erased from the road. As the turns continued, the road led them through the silent city and past entities that seemed to be glitches in reality. There were the Jubilees, creatures that mimicked human joy to lure travellers into the woods, and a tunnel where the very concept of time began to unravel. One by one, the convoy was picked off. Some were claimed by the road's guardians, others were consumed by their own fear. By the time they reached the final stretch, only Alice and Rob remained. Rob revealed the truth in those final miles. The game wasn't a haunt or a haunting. It was a journey through the layers of existence. To reach the end was to step outside of time itself. At the final intersection, Rob, haunted by his own past, chose to stay behind, becoming a permanent fixture of the road he had spent his life chasing. Alice Sharman was the only one to return, though not in the way anyone expected. Her journals and recordings were found months later, appearing mysteriously in the hands of a friend. The audio files describe a place beyond the final turn, a world of impossible beauty and terrifying scale. Alice is still missing, but if you find yourself at an intersection in Phoenix and you feel the urge to turn left, then right, then left again, you might just find where she went. Just remember, once you start the game, the only way out is to finish it.